At 9:16, got to tell you this. This was new this hour. One nonprofit is opening its doors in Greenville and bringing with it resources for foster children in the upstate, making the transition into the system one filled with love and a fresh start. Margaret Ann is joined with Jenna Weaver from Isaiah House 117 to learn how they're changing the way foster care begins for kids right here in Greenville. Margaret Ann.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a huge and important issue. Jenna, thank you so much for waking up early with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Isaiah 117 House is such an amazing organization. I mean, we can't wait for the one to be right here in Greenville. But I've got to say, your motto is changing the way foster care begins. Can you kind of explain what that means?
Yes, for sure. So right now, when kids come into care, a stranger is coming into their home or into their school and saying, you have to come with me. I don't know where you're going, how long you'll be there, or when we'll have a placement for you. It's terrifying. It's scary. They're leaving everything they know to nothing. They don't know what the next step is. And we can change that by a caseworker being able to say, we have an Isaiah 117 house. You can come here with us. We'll get you some new clothes. Are you hungry? Would you like a bubble bath? How about a shower? You know, just for us to be present with them and hear what their needs are. Some of them want to talk and some of them don't, but we can just be a place where they can feel loved on that day rather than sitting in a cubicle waiting.
That's huge. I mean, it's things that we don't even think about, you know? And so you guys have helped ease the transition into foster care, but what resources help you do that for them?
So we have a house. It's a legitimate house that will be stocked with food, clothing for the kids, backpacks, car seats, formula, anything you can think of that a kid would need, we will have there at the house so that they can have it that day, but also we can come alongside the foster family, kinship placement, grandma, anyone who's saying yes to that placement. We then will give them and support them with what they need to say yes in that transition to their home.
How did Isaiah House get started?
This started in Tennessee with Rhonda Paulson in 2018. She heard about the plight of children and a little girl that actually slept on an office floor that night before. It was upsetting for her and she felt she had to do something. So she started telling everyone she knew about what was going on, and the community there in Carter County joined around her, and a house was up and running in no time. And county by county, we have just went to them and said, we want to bring it here. So right now they're in 8 states with 45 locations.
Wow, you guys have a kickoff event coming up for the one here in Greenville, right?
Yes. That'll be Sunday,
Awesome.
the 26th at 3 p.m. at the Greenville Country Club. We would invite anyone and everyone to join us to hear more about it, to come and be a part of it, or just to hear more.
Awesome. And if folks can't make it out maybe that day, what can they do to help you guys kind of get off the ground and get things rolling?
Yeah, so we have a QR code that will connect them to our page. It's all our social medias, all the events we'll be having. Following kickoff, we'll do a monthly meeting where anyone who wants to get involved in like the nuts and the bolts of our organization, we'll form some committees and see how we can support caseworkers, foster families, the kids coming into care, and we'll just all work together.
Awesome. Jenna, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
And of course, we're going to have all that information, that QR code, we're going to have it posted online at foxcarolina.com. Ashley?